When I'm comfortable with someone. When you push the vacuum cleaner over a spot of dirt and you hear it crackle. Are you winning, Dad? No son, I lost the house. 1994. I can't wait to see what the world is like in 30 years. 2024. I miss 1994. Me offering Julius Caesar a glass of orange Fanta because I didn't know what else to do with the time machine. Me at the golf course after calling in sick, my boss. When the social security check only says 10% off a brand new Tesla. When you ask the protagonist at the start of second game where all the weapons, armors and abilities from the first game go. X and gender are different because you can't have gender with your mother. Damn, my computer crashed again. Did you lose anything important? Not really, just my will to live. One time the girl of my dreams asked me if I needed a ride home from campus, so I obviously let her drive me home and then walked back to campus a couple of hours later to get my car. Dad, am I adopted? No, why the F would I pick you? When you're the only one that noticed the lead bodice solar ghost. Me googling a phone number instead of answering it. A frown might be good. Everything to smile about in my life. Corvette season is just around the corner. One of my biggest faults is that when I ask someone their name I forget to listen to what their name is. Me trying to sleep peacefully. Mosquitoes. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Me who didn't want to interact with anyone waiting on someone to help me with a problem at self-checkout. Child me, I can't wait to have my own house. Me now, can I afford breathing this month? When a random girl smiles at me just to be nice, don't do that. Don't give me hope. When you're watching a movie and one of the characters has your name. Not gonna lie, when I was younger I always thought adults were being dramatic when they said if it's not one thing it's another, but now as an adult I can confirm without hesitation that if it's not one thing it's another. Blow my mind. Men know that dad jokes are stupid. The fact that they still tell them shows that they are willing to make themselves look foolish just for you. So glad I grew up with this. And not this. Don't build more houses, the property values will go down. Then bulldoze them. What? Fewer houses then? Bulldoze the nearby neighborhoods. Me, you got a boyfriend? Huh, yeah, me, you want a better one. 3 rules. No wishing for Seth. No falling in love. No bring back lead people. I wish the snap of my fingers was 1000 decibels. There are 4 rules. Caught a cicada that was keeping me awake at night. Well, guess what? I hold its baby shark on a 12-hour loop. Delete the I will do it tomorrow attitude out of your life. I'm gonna delete it tomorrow. Me watching phone at midnight. Mom comes in. Me, yes mom. What happened? My phone. And here we see a wild bus drinking water from a river. When you're cutting wrapping paper and the scissors start to glide. The only people who remember my birthday: insurance company, bank, Facebook, app that I forgot to uninstall. Either someone or it's a skunk. How old are you? 18 years, no seconds. Wait, my new doctor is cutting umbilical cord. My career as a karate instructor was cut short when parents found out I was unqualified and just enjoyed kicking children. Cavemen, I hungry, I hunt mammoth. People in 2025, I hungry, delivery slow. Humans saw this and decided to make this. Buy a weighted blanket. Who needs human touch when there's 1,000 beads in a sack? Order takeaway and imagine it was cooked by someone who cared. Put on Netflix and it's almost like someone's there. This is fine. Me in my dreams. Me in real life. Date a black guy, they said it'll be fun, they said. Not sure if it's joke or pen size joke. How it feels in my mind. Eating peanut butter straight from the jar. Eating almond butter straight from the jar. Eating tahini straight from the jar. Me getting ready to listen to the new Carti album. This is not comfortable. Big corporations studying all the latest internet slang so they can pretend to be cool. The only self-driving car that I trust. Bro, what did I do wrong? This beat is a session terminated. When you have a perfect joke but the topic changes before you can tell it. Lol, great meme Jude. Yeah, yours is making me lose it, Jude. Me whenever my girl bends over to pick something up. Oh, look at me. I'm gonna go touch the butt. Cop, we have found the man who stole your identity and was impersonating you. Me, where was he? Cop, eating Cheetos and crying in his car. Me, impressed. He really went for it. Me checking electric bill. Please don't be high. Electric bill. Games don't need an endless endgame loop. It's okay when it ends after some hours of fun. Nobody, the dentist. So how's life going? This image is from 1993. My antidepressants just kicked in. Fantastic. The lost sock in the dryer watching all the other clothes heading to get folded and put away. How next episode looks at me at 1:46 on a school night. Me, my tooth hurts when I look. Dentist, so you're in constant pain then. Finally, after decades of hard work, I have finally reached middle class. Inflation. I said you're poor. Do you ever just forget to hide your expressions for a minute and then you're like, whoa, I did not mean to make that face out loud. I don't know who needs to hear this, but living your life to the fullest does not have to involve hiking. Autism reads through whole books in one sitting to escape reality. ADHD has been rereading and forgetting the same sentence for 40 minutes. When you realize the game you were excited for is garbage. Average American sweets fan. Average Turkish sweets fan. iOS option where only the caller can hang up. You cannot hang up. Why do women cry when angry? Because they realize it is illegal to ladder you, and that she is frustrating. Chicago celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Fish. This is a load of barnacles. A man just called out, "You're looking pretty today," out of his car window. I had to explain his behavior is not acceptable. Hashtag everydaysism. I literally have no idea why a man would choose to say this to you. How it feels to carry teammates. You're playing like you're in casual. This is ranked. Are you gonna sleep? Yeah, shut up. Guess I'm gonna play that song you were trying to forget. Me, heal my disease. Brain. No, me, takes pill with no effect. Brain. You son of a b. I'm in. Internet in 1999. I can have friends outside of my school. Internet in 2025. I'm mentally ill, watch me dance. Trying to stay awake at night. Trying to fall asleep at night. I feel so bad whenever my friends check up on me like, baby, I'm not good, but don't you worry about that. This place exists in everyone's hometown. Responding to a text immediately. Reading the text, thinking about a response and forgetting to answer completely. Every time a bird craps on my car, I eat a plate of wings on the front porch to show them what I'm capable of. Yesterday me, nah F it, I'll get this done tomorrow. Today me. MF is called Courage the Cowardly Dog when anyone would be terrified if they saw this she. How I look at my teacher when they ask how's the work going and I say good as we both stare at blank page. Furless Pikachu can't hurt you. He isn't real. Furless Pikachu. Just so you know, you can order a 40-pound bag of Lucky Charms marshmallows on Amazon. When I wake up in the middle of the night and realize I still can sleep 4 more hours before work. 50-year-old man arrested after faking heart attack in 20 restaurants to avoid paying bill. He has the opportunity to do the funniest thing possible at his sentencing. Life update. 6-year-old me when my parents are leaving home. 15-year-old me when my parents are leaving home. Me looking out the window during the exam and appreciating nature. I'm being absolutely cooked. Me when I see a cat. I heard he allows all trackers, ads and cookies without question. Facebook, Google. My humor on the surface, mild soul underneath. How you can't sleep? Don't worry, everything will be fine. Take a rest. What do you think about our love? Count the stars in the sky, or it's infinity. Nope, it's just a waste of time. POV, fish be like. The only objective way to measure the quality of any character creation in games is, can I make Waluigi in this? Wa never changes. I'm 30 years old and have achieved things that other people only achieve at 60 years old. Back pain, vision loss, insomnia. Maturing is realizing you don't need fun to have alcohol. Your 20s are for figuring out what's the max number of times you can hit rock bottom in a calendar year. I'm going to donate this stuff to Goodwill, but first I'm going to drive around with it in my trunk for a few months. Browsing a normal website. Clicking on a website which doesn't have automatic dark mode. Road inspection team, we have checked this one and it's fine, no action needed. Today's kids have Blippi reading Rainbow and Blue's Clues and to read them stories. When we were growing up we had this guy. When you accidentally use a personality 8 joke to a personality 3 friends but they like it, they are being promoted to personality 5. Bro, I did not use creative. The house. Me reading 89 comments from an internet argument by people I don't know. Me sitting in the chair at Supercuts, knowing damn well that coupon wasn't worth looking like a triceratops. Will you press the button? You get $50 million, but your dad gets half of it, plus $25 million, plus one dad. Upgrades people, upgrades.
Spare change, ma'am.